is from the exhibit Figuratively Speaking with Donald Walter in April of 2013, Gallery 66 NY. So Don, can you tell us a little bit about that painting that you're sitting at, the Yellow Banana?
Is the name of the painting. I guess it has a compulsive note to it with all the straight lines. Somebody was asking me the other day, what's with the straight lines? Did you do that by hand or what? And I explained to them that one of the exercises that I used to go through when I was in the drawing class of Joseph Albers at Black Mountain College was he was a very tough guy when it came to drawing, and he insisted on complete discipline in your drawings. You had to draw what you saw, and erasers were not to be used, and the idea was to really find the lines and draw them as you saw them and have them under control. One of the issues he had, he used to have us take a large sheet of white paper and a pencil and draw horizontal lines freely. And we do this continuously from the top of the painting down to the very, very bottom. And his idea at that point was that you had to see what your natural tendencies were and fight them. In other words, some people would take the line at the left, and by the time they got to the right, it had a tendency to drop.
Oh, yeah?
So they would wind up with drawings of diagonal rather than straight horizontal. And he insisted that that should be compensated for, and that if you wanted to draw a straight line, you drew a straight line. Now, went through endless. It was a very challenging exercise and very exhausting to spend an hour or two in his drawing class. And that's not the reason that it happens here, except that I do have that kind of discipline to enable me to use the lines in this fashion. And they are drawn freehand with a liner brush, which is a long haired brush, and you just drag it, and the line is unvarying. And I use that as a tool to create space and transparency and the screen effects that are in the painting.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of layers.
Yes, a lot. And then, every layer is challenging. And then this is done on raw canvas, so there's not too much room for error. You can't wash it away, so to speak. So it's very challenging. And I've done many drawings of this nature, incorporating this linear material in an effort to create space and plane. So that's it. But it's one of my more mechanical